Hi, it's Dean. Glad you're back. In my books, in my Think a Little Different course, in the new book I'm writing, I talk about the importance of understanding the seller's magic buttons. Really what that means is really listening to what the seller or the seller's realtor has to say, because they're the exact things you're going to be able to use to negotiate that deal. A quick example is one property I remember buying years ago was an elderly lady who was asking too much for her property. And all she ever said was, my husband, before he passed away, she was a widow, said that this is exactly what that property is worth. Don't settle for $1 less. And I listened to her story. In fact, I went to dinner at her house when I was trying to buy the property. And through dinner, I literally listened to everything she was saying. And what I came up with was that she wasn't going to budge on that price, but she would do anything else to get that price, because what she wanted to do by listening, she wanted to move south to where the climate was warmer. She wanted to go down to North Carolina or South Carolina and not be in the New York winters anymore. So at the end of the day, my offer to her was simply this: I'll give you full price, but I'd like to have you hold the paper, charge me no interest, allow me to pay you by the month, and in 5 years I'll balloon it or pay off the balance. Now, I don't want to get into what that deal was, but at the end of the day, I paid probably $5,000 too much for that property. But I had no closing payments. I paid no interest. She held the mortgage. I rented the property out. It cash flowed instantly. And within years, I sold it for an incredible profit without ever using a shiny nickel of my own money. And I got that by listening to the magic buttons, asking the right questions, and making the deal happen. Listening to the seller or the seller's realtor will allow you to create and develop the proper questions. You see, questions come from listening. So many times in life, people are talking so much, they're not really listening to ask the right questions. So I urge you, understand what magic buttons are. Listen to what the sellers have to say, and then orchestrate the right questions to develop a game plan that fits into your model and your profit zone. We'll talk to you real soon.